Okay, I wanted to show you these experimental bottom boards that I made to trap and kill hive beetles, hopefully. I made about a dozen of these in various configurations last year, and I took several of them off this morning to swap them for different ones that have a bigger opening. You can see these, the entrance to these is about 3/8 of an inch high, and I use an oxalic acid vaporizer, and that's not high enough to get it through. But in any event, the way this works is it uses window screen, as you can see, which is fine mesh. It has two layers of it. Right there you can see from the end. There's about 3/8 of an inch between the two layers. And then on this particular one, I'll try to get so you can see, it has holes in the center where those cross pieces cross that the hive beetles can get in. The holes are the size of a 16 penny nail. And that was actually on the bottom of the hive, so these hive beetles actually went in through those holes into the hive, and the top of them, as you can see, the holes have been propylized shut, so they got trapped trying to get into the hive from the bottom. Okay. Now here's another one. This one was a different experiment, and you can see it has holes in the top side of it. Okay. See the hive beetles all crawling around inside there that are trapped. There are actually quite a lot more that you can't. It's hard to see them all even in there, but there you can see there's quite a few of them in there. Okay, and in this configuration, the bees herd them in through those 4 holes from the top, and then won't let them get out, and so they just die in there and turn to dust basically. And this one had the holes in the bottom, but it's been used as an inner cover at some point, and those holes are completely propylized shut on the other side of it, you see. So the only way for the beetles to get in and out of this one were through the inside of the hive, you see, and the bees probably herd them in through those holes as they're, they do. The bees push them into corners, and in this case, the hive beetles, once they were pushed into the corners, they got down in between the layers, and just either the bees wouldn't let them out, or they can't figure out how to get out. And I've taken these off last year at the end of the season. There'd be quite a few dead hive beetles inside there, and there are dead hive beetles in here too. They're just harder to see because they're not crawling around as much, but basically they get in there and die. But I'm still playing with this design to try to figure out, how to make it work best for me. But the advantage of this, instead of an oil trap, is that you use the bees' natural tendency to push the hive beetles into corners to help the bees get the beetles into the trap, and then they don't have this liquid oil mess that they can just ferment in, which anyone who's used oil traps, the oil trap bottom boards, knows they get really disgusting. So this one doesn't. This has been on a hive in one configuration or another for over a year now, and you can see it's got some trash in there, which I haven't made any provision for cleaning these out. It was just an idea, and I put it together as kind of a proof of concept to see if it would work. And honestly, I don't know if it actually works enough to be worthwhile, but it probably does. I mean, if you're going to use screen bottom boards anyway, if you use something like this, at least you're going to catch some of your hive beetles instead of them getting in your hive and taking it over. But anyway, it's just an idea. I hope some other people will play with the same kind of idea, and maybe together we can come up with something that works even better. That's it. Thanks.